In the 10 years or so that I called Cape Town home, Lavender Hill was somewhere I'd never been to. You only had to listen to the radio or open a newspaper to know it was a very dangerous place and one to be avoided at all costs. Today I'm in Lavender Hill, and while it is a place with many challenges, it's also a place with hope and a place with real people and a place with children who, through sport, are looking at the possibility of a slightly brighter future. Mark, talk to me about your life in Lavender Hill, because you've had quite an interesting journey to where you are today.
Yeah, my life started in Lavender 35 years ago when we moved from Kevda village to Lavender. About 2 years after I got to know everybody, I started falling into a life of drugs. Man, I just stopped caring. I became a vagrant, literally, in Lavender. I used to scratch in the dirt bins, neglected my family. Yeah, it got quite bad for me at some stage in my life.
This place looks lovely. It's a beautiful, calm day, and yet this area is known as the battlefield. It sounds like a slightly ominous name. Why is that?
The reason why it's called a battlefield, because why the gangs here in Lavender, they stay on top of each other around on opposite sides of the field, and that's where all when the gang wars happen here, they shooting over to each other over the field, crossfire. Kids have to run for cover, especially with these kids playing here every day on the field, and that's why it's called actually the battlefield.
And in terms of the area that it's in, what are the sort of challenges that people face on a day-to-day basis here?
Our challenges is mainly unemployment, drug abuse, gang and gun violence, actually, and obviously the social ills that comes with the unemployment and the drug abuse.
Tell me about where you are now and the work you're doing in Lavender Hill.
For us, sports has become a healer and competing against the gangs, the drugs and the violence as well. We've currently got 152 registered footballers. We've got 39 registered netball players as well. So the sports is great, and it's bringing a lot of change to Lavender. The gang war can be how raging as soon as we start doing sports on the day. Then they just stop shooting and just stop bothering the people.
So if I were to come back in a couple of years' time, what for you would be the Lavender Hill I would see if everything matches your vision for the future?
An amazing youth center, lots of kids. Yeah, we're looking at changing just about all of our children's lives. So the future for Lavender will be bigger. Lavender have got great future ahead of us in the build up to the Red Center that will be built here. So there's a lot of potential, and we want to change children's lives. We want to let the world out there know that these children that is suffering under the hands of gender-based violence, abuse and addiction, they are children that have also got dreams, and they're dreaming big, and we need to make them realize that their dreams is going to come true for them.